Welcome everyone to Javara. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here at Javara Kuna, the epicenter, the meeting point for the best figure shops, collectibles, toys, anime, video games, and retro consoles. This is just a random place where I happen to stop. But here, Javara is, by excellence and popular knowledge, the best place to at least start looking for your favorite figures. Seriously, it can't be helped. I get distracted. 2 seconds and the girl is already here trying to get the crazy Kuromi from these machines, which to me are really... Wait, what did you get?
Broly?
Look, this... No, impossible, not impossible. No, guys, we have to eat. I'll put a little poncho on this poor creature. For a little try of 200 yen, you can take this Luffy Super Saiyan Ultra Different. But I'm telling you, it's not as easy as it looks. It's very complicated, very tough. Try at your own risk. In fact, look, it's just 200 yen nowadays. Let's see. I think what you have to do is aim for the little hole in the thick paper. But it's very difficult. Oh, I won't try it anymore because it's right on the edge here, huh? And just like that, I start and say I'm not playing. Here it goes. I trust this one, huh? No, damn it. Do they decide who my favorite friend is and he won't stop talking, clapping, and saying stupid things?
Let's go because I'm already tired.
Like I said, you're going to find very well-known stores, some not so popular stores, and some a bit more indie. But in Akihabara, the main thing is not to get carried away and buy everything you see in the first store. Just a few blocks ahead, you'll likely find the same or more variety at a better price. We're on the main avenue where the most expensive stores are, but the parallel streets also have many shops. That's where we want to go. Now we already have a blog dedicated to the big stores, Surugaya, Hobby Off, Hard Off, and Bicamera, which we have right behind us. I want to show you Akihabara's smaller, quirky shops to discover the secrets and mysteries hidden there. I'm not looking for anything specific, and I'm not searching for an old PlayStation 1 game. The fun is digging through drawers and boxes to see what little piece of Japan you take home. Who, guys? For the show, 3,000 yen for a lunch commercial, over $20 just to pull a card. Out of these, will you return any? I don't think so, but I'm the lucky guy and I choose to believe in yen in the envelope. Come on, there's Jesus, there's Jesus, there's Jesus. Gentlemen, that's how it is. I just dropped the box. If I move it and there's hard cardboard...
Hey, seriously, who handed me this small cardboard piece? Oh, well, Shine?
I spent $30 on this crap. I'm gonna throw up. I'll be right back, guys. What are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? Sorry? Ah, it also has the shoulder here, touch here. This is the only one here. There you go. I. She's grabbing it. I Belusa. On the parallel streets, you'll find not just houses with figurines and collectibles, but also many electronics, hardware, cell phone, and cable stores. Akihabara has plenty of secondhand items, so it's great if you want something old or prefer not to buy new. Akihabara is the place for you. This is my return. For the poor hobby off we found in Osaka, now we're in Akihabara, and I found a hard off and hobby off 2-in-1. We have GameCube consoles for 22,000 yen, or if you want it with the box, 27,500 Wii, loose Wii. No man, what is this? What is this, a loose Wii? I don't know what problem it might have here. I'll repeat the same thing as before. You have to read the description to see if there's any issue listed. But $60 for the Wii, Play 3 for less than $100, PlayStation 1 the Slim for about $120. Oh man, what does this thing come with? Ah, this is an accessory, but it doesn't include this, does it? Play 4 white, slim, black ones, the triple for $150. Almost 200 phones from brands I don't even know. Aquos Tocomo, does anyone want a Founders Edition of a 960 from Doshi? There are open motherboards, processors in little bags, Core i3 9100 for $50. Of course, but what's the purpose? How do we check their condition? I have my thoughts. There are some amiibos, they could be Splatoon, Yoshi, Metroid, and these things, these classic games, guys. From what I see, this is the part I like to check out to take something home as a souvenir, and there are some PlayStation classics. Look at this, the exclusive hard-off animation Amdang in its original box for $20. Is there any Crash Bandicoot? Any Spyro? Oh, I like this one, huh? I played this one a lot back in my day. As I mentioned, these places are for browsing at your own pace, since there's a bit of everything. Here are more PlayStation 1 RPGs. I repeat, Japanese people like really weird games that haven't been very popular in Argentina or in Latin America. If this were in good condition, the box is broken, it's missing the cover. If this were in good condition, I'd take it. You know how, man? You know how fast I'd take it? There's no other one. Oh, there's no other one. What a son of his mom. What a great memory to take the final battle. Was there an Inuyasha game for PlayStation 1 I didn't know? Is it really worth $6? The biggest problem with finding the games is that since the covers are in Japanese, you literally have to take them out one by one and see what they are. It's literally an ant's work. Let's see, a Street Fighter, let's see. This is the big box. It comes with the manual and everything, bro. Here we are, and we have to go over here. To the junk, everything used that needs testing to see if it works. That's the most fun part. In the junk section, guys, there's everything. There are whole drawers of game cassettes, cartridges, a whole wall of PlayStation 2 and Wii games. Look, it's exactly what you wanted and what I wanted. The mouse is tiny, but these games are in the junk section, so you can't tell if they still work. Anyone can just take them. And there are even areas, for example, this one, which is for, of course, for the cassette player. You plug in the cables and start testing to see if it works. There's a big section of instruments. Clarinets, flutes, guitars, drums. Look at this. Turntables, video players, cassette players, radios, tons of TVs that have dents and scratches, but that's why they're cheap. You open this, boom, the mouse has no battery and probably no receiver either. I don't know who would take something like this. It doesn't have a battery. Here. Keyboard, it's missing a key and it has Japanese kanji. Here we have routers. Someone gives them a router. Guys, for $2 you can take this one. And 6700 is worth $2. It's not the cooler, it's just the cooler. The central processing unit isn't inside. Yeah, no, of course it's the cooler, my life. And we arrive at the floor with figures, where the good thing about places like this, no, Toguro, no, for a Yu-Gi-Oh figure, my mother's car. They can be used figures, but used just means they opened them and put them back, so used. My balls? Figures like this cooler for $10, man, $10. The cooler Bardock, $10. They're so well sealed and resealed. Do they look new to you? Oh, Jesus Christ, my beloved saint. Jesus Christ, chat, you know? Look, this is the Piccolo that sacrifices himself with Gohan. Chat, look at this, guys. For the love of Jesus, my saint. It's worth about $60. Oh, I love this. There are figures here that make no sense. Look at this. Gohan coming out all angry from Raditz's capsule. Oh man, it makes me curious. These are the things you have to look for, the figure duos. We have Majin Buu, who's fighting with Gotenks, and here's Gotenks. So, you get both figures for a price of, let's say, $25 for the two of them. And the ecosystem is already set up. I have one that's not a Daima figure anymore, but I don't know which one. I've seen this Vegeta everywhere. Oh, here are more Daima ones. Let's see. Oh, that's nice, huh? That's nice. And you're going to find a lot of everything. A lot of One Piece. A lot of... No way. No, it can't be Kenshin Himura fighting with Saito. This Saito, are you kidding me? This place is really bad for me, guys. This place is really bad for me. Sorry, but I'm having a terrible time. What's up here? Look. Goku with a turban for 40. Aren't these really cool, man? These are really cool. What do I get, man? What do I do? What do I get? Oh my god, I couldn't resist. No. Continuing with our shopping tour, a store that you can't miss on your list is Tamashii Nations. What Tamashii has? There are a lot of newly released figures, all the things that just came out recently, super expensive, lots and lots of robots, but it has some little things. What is this? Does anyone know what this is? This is Turtogochila. Oh, damn it. Isn't it that, of course, these guys have? Oh, I want to die right here. This one really got to me. 16,000 yen. Oh, Lord Jesus Christ, some Naruto stuff over here. Like I said, high prices. These are very exclusive figures. Look at this. A lot of articulated figures too, like this Dark Magician, which costs just under $100. Oh, what is this? Oh, next to it, there are a lot of articulated Dragon Ball figures. Dragon Ball Diamond. We have some big Darren figures over here. Gohan from Superhero, it seems. These are never missing, which I have no idea what they are because I don't know them. And the old beloved Godzilla, ready to attack the whole city? Some Evangelion stuff isn't expensive. $60, well, they're small, right? They're not that big either. A Hello Kitty from Tamashii Nation. Now this is new, huh? Damn, this thing is heavy, man. $80. Oh, Saint Seiya fans. Oh, Sailor Moon, Chainsaw Man stuff, right? These are awesome. They're like mini dioramas. They're really cool. Naruto. It's like they combined all the best IPs and displayed them in boxes. In case you want to pick up a Gundam model, it's 44,000 yen and you get this Gundam. I don't know what size it is. I don't know if that's the info card. Maybe it's from 2018. Wow, honestly, I'm in a topic I know nothing about, but robot figures are never missing from the display cases in Japan. Look at this, man. What is this? Not even right, man. Look, what is this? If someone saw this, right? But wait. I know you guys can see how big this is, man. No, you're not realizing it. You're not realizing how big this is. It's huge. And here we can see the Gundams that were presented in real size in Yokohama 2020, Shanghai 2021, Fukuoka 2022, and at the Osaka Expo in 2025. I'm not sure if it's the same one they'll move. No, it's always different. How do they do that? What we realized after walking around a bit at the Demagination is that most of the things are pre-releases of things that will be sold later on, for example. I'm not going to lie, I wanted to buy this one, but it won't be in stores until September 25th, and it's like that with a lot of things. Starting from the 25th, the 4th, the 18th, the 4th, the 1/4 of the 3rd, this one is Stags. Saori wanted to buy these Hello Kitty ones, but they won't be available until September 25th or August 25th. It's like they tease you, showing them off and asking if you like them. Too bad you can't have them yet.
What did you see? What did you see? What is this?
It can't be. What is that? It's not huge. Let's see. Covering the little face. It's not huge.
Did you see what she was saying? 55, I mean still $400 or less?
It's money, but it doesn't help her.
We found a place, guys. These are the kinds of places you need to look for. It's a tiny little spot, but does it have all this stuff here downstairs? They're Dragon Ball figures for $12, $13, $15. You can get this cell for just over $10. You've got all the Ginyu Force that Goku is $10 Gohan too. And there's even a little bit of Yugi, the magnetic warrior, which is actually magnetic. It really seems like it's priceless. Yeah, here it's $10, guys. Three-headed white dragon, $10 Oscar from Kimetsu, $10. This one, I can't remember what the heck Kocho's friend's name is, almost $20. That's because Yugi and Hakusho stuff is more popular. Over here, the winged dragon of Ra from Yugi, but bigger. And all of this here is Kimetsu, all of this is Kimetsu. Here you have Tokito. They're all around $10, all of them. This bastard here, who I hate. And over here we have Tomioka for $20. Nezuko in her female version, almost a child, right? Nezuko is in demand. She's about $30, depending on the character and their rarity or popularity. That's the price the figure will have. There are always waifus I don't recognize with big boobs, but look at this figure. I have no idea what it is, but it looks great. This store also has a section for PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 games. There's Video Home System Digital Versatile Disc Blu-ray over there. Here are more Dragon Ball items. From Daima, from Ende with Piccolo, Goku with Supreme Kai, and Bulma with Vegeta, a Goku from Dragon Ball, Yamcha with Puar, Goku with Bulma, and Goku on the Flying Nimbus. Here we have Tada Gogeta. Some of these figures can be hard to find and even collectible. For example, this Yamcha, which even though it's just Yamcha, is worth $200. Who knows why, but here we have Bulma from Dragon Ball, which is worth just over $20, my friend. Not $1,000 from Dragon Ball, right? That's incredible, guys. All of this is in a store that's unpopular and not on a main avenue. But I repeat, it's where I really insist that you go in and buy. There's a whole shelf of Naruto, Wallet Inspector, yeah, take everything in the Naruto section. On this side, a lot of One Piece, and even though I'm not the #1 fan, there's just too much One Piece everywhere. Some Jujutsu Kaisen stuff over here. You recognize this duo, the Omen Sukuna. You really know your stuff, man. This one's by Panini, of course. Jujutsu Kaisen by Panini Manga Argentina. In Akihabara, many figures are sold in bags at lower prices because they lack boxes, which people often discard to travel and pack more efficiently. Is there a special price for products without a box? We're on a new day in Akihabara, and after checking out a lot, I have only one mission, and that's to get the Diamond Super Saiyan for Goku, which I haven't seen anywhere. I've seen Goma, I've seen Glorio, Goku, Vegeta, I even think we saw Majin K, but no, I can't find it. I don't know if it's sold out or not, if it was released or not, I don't know, but I'm gonna continue my adventure and my search. There's a big store up front called Figure, and I'm heading there. Everything on this shelf is 1,000 yen, which is about $7 or $8. I already have my Daemon's Vegeta for 1,000 yen. It can't be that hard to find, guys. It can't be, no, but I'm really dumb. It's gone. That's the only thing I can think of because I didn't see it anywhere, and it seems strange to me, isn't it? It can't be, because with so many diamond things, it can't be that this Goku isn't here. Look at the crazy little things here. A classic Marvel set with Cyclops, Scarlet Witch, Deadpool, and here's some Inuyasha stuff stuck on as well. Something from Jujutsu Kaisen. Maybe it's not common to see it, but here in Japan, look at this collection. Oh, this drives me crazy. Look at that Red Eyes Black Dragon, Blue Eyes White Dragon, Ross Slifer, Obelisk, Dark Magician, Dark Magician. Look at this from Kimetsu, guys. Look at this Nezuko with Tanjiro for about $50. There's Muzan, that Tanjiro in the back, the one standing, $20. Rengoku sitting there before he died, and here are a bunch of things. Look at that Goku. This place is super secret and exclusive, and not everyone knows about it, but it has a lot of little secrets and souvenirs, treasures waiting to be discovered. For example, I'm going to check out this PlayStation Games section to see what's available. Nothing here, nothing there. In the end, some Resident Evil, some Crash Bandicoot, even a Mortal Kombat. There are some PlayStation 2 things around here, but I don't see much cool stuff either. Look at this God of War 2 original Japanese version. It's clearly not sealed. If it were, the value would be completely different. But it's a rare little thing. I could also look for something for Game Boy, see if I find any rare Pokemon, some lost cartridge, some forgotten Pokemon stuff. For example, this Pikachu in a suit, which I'm not really sure, this must be from the Pokemon Center. You know, yes, Pokemon Center. This is a Pikachu from Pokemon Center from 2018, man, and it's worth about $40. Here are two Pikachu from Pokemon Center as well. I'm not sure what year they're from, maybe 2016. Guys, these Pikachu are 10 years old. Where did they get them from? Something very interesting here now is that if, for example, today you step onto the sidewalk and look to your right, there's the staircase of death, which takes you straight to the trunk of memories. We found another hard off, and this one is just hard off. It's not combined with anything else. Let's see what we find around here. There are 3DS, we have old, classic Game Boys, Game Boy Color 2, and this is the part that hurts. Pokemon Emerald in its original box, Pokemon Fire Red in its original box. I already have this one, Sapphire, Ruby, Leaf Green. There are loose cartridges in case someone wants them. Look at how much they're worth, man. Gold, silver, these things are treasure troves. This is the part I like. Wait, let me check over here again. Let's see, this is PlayStation Portable Play 2. Let's see, why is the Play 2 so high up? Doesn't it have a slot? It's hard to tell what I'm touching. Nintendo 64 with its box. Oh guys, come on, for $200 here we have the Nintendo. Straight up Super Famicom sealed, I guess ready to use. I understand that this has to be working for $100. We have slim cases and bigger cases like office type, $100, $100. No, the classic family we've always known, guys. This is pure archaic stuff. What is this? The history this console must have. There are GameCubes around here. They also fit and work, and we still have one more floor upstairs. It says there what's on the third floor. Will your mother understand me? And the third floor is just for instruments and music, an area that honestly I don't know much about. But there are baby guitars, tiny ones like that. I have no idea about guitar prices, but here there are classical guitars for $400, $150. Paloma Verga, $1,400, $1,300. What's this? Antonio Sanchez? Who could Mr. Antonio Sanchez be? Some beautiful electric guitars. You have this one that's worth $150, and next to it, this one that's worth $2,000. What's the difference? I have no idea, because then they have this, and everything has strings. Sorry guys, I'm not a musician. Here we find another storage, another shelf for sale, 800 yen for this one, and we don't know who it is. Why did you kill her? But we have Gamma 2 for something like $8, and Gamma 1 we have both for the same price. Is this Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 good? I'm up for these if we don't have a Vegeta that doesn't really convince me, but for 1,500 yen, about $10, I could take it too. Let's see, I have faith here, but there's too much Dragon Ball. I have to find something. Jero, this one from Daima, where is it? And no, I don't want you. This store just has too much. He set up the dioramas. See how nice they look? This is what I mean. He arranged them all. 17 versus Goku, Super Saiyan versus Cooler, Gogeta versus Broly, and what's this one? 2,500, look.
You're missing these. You don't have this one. Look, to complete your collection. Oh, to complete your collection.
Okay, but will you let me choose them?
Okay, give her the golden monkey.
It's very golden, it's extremely golden. This figure, you've seen it in several places, it's already Goku, it is. An insanely high price, which I'm not seeing. These two are also great. Look, these are really good. Volutos and Padrillo. Walking through the video, look at these weird figures here. This giant baby first, which is this baby for 4,000 yen. No, but this doesn't make sense. It's just over $30 for a figure. Look at the size of this Goku. Classic Dragon Ball when he showed his hair for the first time. There are also some weird Dragon Ball Heroes figures like Broly Phase 4 or Broly Phase 3. And now is when one of the biggest problems with shopping in Akihabara comes up. We're done. We're about to leave. At least for today. I'll probably come back another day. But goodbye. These are just today's purchases. If you watched today's Akihabara stream, you probably saw we left things in the lockers too, so I'm not sure what I'll do with this. Let me clarify, this isn't just mine, it's also Sabrina's, but today we bought way too much, guys. Seriously, if I showed you. There will probably be a special stream showing this that you must have already seen, and it should already be uploaded on Past Eclipse, so go check it out. If you want to know what we bought, go watch that video. Well, right now I'm clearly not in Akihabara, as you can see. Actually, it's really peaceful here. In fact, we just left Sanrio Poroland, which you saw in that vlog. You can find it on the channel. But today, since it's early and I'm not near Akihabara, and my mission in this video is no longer just shopping in Akihabara, my mission now is to find Oku Super Saiyan 4 from Daima. From what I understand, and after some research and advice, people have helped me. This figure exists, and it might be found at a Surugaya. I don't know which one. There's online sales. They can send it to you, but not to Japan. It's kind of a hassle. But I'm gonna go to the nearest Surugaya I have, which is about half an hour from here. Let's see if I can find my precious Goku figure there. Super Saiyan 4 from Daima, my favorite Ichiban Kuji. To reach Surugaya, you have to take a monorail, which I have no idea about. It's not a train or a bus, it's a monorail.
Mono means one, rail means rail. And that's how our crash course ends. Scam!
Because the monorail is just another train, there's nothing special about it, it's just an ordinary train that must have some system that makes it work. Don't laugh, I don't know what it is, but I feel scammed. We thought it would float or run on a cable, but I never figured it out. I know what makes it a monorail, and it's that it doesn't have carriages, it has a single super long carriage. In my hypothesis, I think that's what makes it a monorail, you tell me. We had to make an extra stop nearby in a place called Lashing Bang, which, given how far we are, I think we're going to find much better and far superior prices. Here, guys, I paid 3,000 for this one and 3,000 for this other one. There's 1,600 and 2,002, right? But what a mistake. The myth is true. The farther you get from the center, you can see for yourself. Is this the size of this Tarls, my friend? It's worth $160, guys, while the figures here are dirt cheap. Look, it was 3,000 everywhere. Over there I spent 1,700, I paid 1,600 for this. This one was 1,500 too, and I still can't see. Guys, where's my dear number 4 from Daima? Here, the little insurance cost me $10, maybe 12, and the insurance is 100% of 100%, and here it's worth it. No, guys, the prices, for God's sake, look at this healthy one from X-Friends. Look at this, over $30, right? They definitely have them. Otherwise, you need to buy figures. You'll have to travel at least an hour, even to a farther store, to check prices. We found a Spider-Man hot toy with the box open. It's being sold used, but it's priced at $220, guys, a hot toy. And look at this. Look at what this is. They're open. I mean, they're not sealed, but they're from Bandai. This one isn't open. Look, this is an opener, but this one is an opener. This one is an opener. Wow, these guys are super collectible, super articulated. They come with 14 faces. You can pose them however you want, right? Look, there's also a Jaden jockey one. I love you, Jaden. This is about $80. These figures are expensive, huh? All the articulated ones are expensive, about $80. Look, Automata, I don't know what this is. Look at this unopened Iono figure from Pokemon for about $150. If I wasn't already taking big things, I'd get this. Excuse me, sir, do you have this? No. They didn't have it? Well, they didn't have it. It wasn't my main goal anyway, so it's fine. Now let's go to Surugaya, because there at least I can ask at which branch they have it in stock or not. Maybe I can pay for it and ask, hey, can I pick it up over there? Please, dear Surugaya, my last hope, please. Right? Okay. Let's see, this one is big, right, guys? This one is big. Let's be patient and see what we have here. I don't know, but there's an awesome Dragon Ball game. I have no idea what it's about. I just want to see the figure. Let's go see it. I'm excited. If you watch Dragon Ball, please don't spoil it for me. This place is huge. Guys, look at this. What's this one's name? Lance Leon? Or is it Leo? Alex? I'm not sure. And his Charizard for $20,150. Wait, he's coming out and signaling. What's happening? It's just that, guys, this starts here and there are endless hallways and hallways and hallways of figures. No, because here we have a good chance of finding where a new arrival is now. What's there where it is? There's already something automatically. All of these are figures. Enlighten me, enlighten me, enlighten me. Jesus Christ, holy God of my life, of my heart, of my feelings, enlighten me, enlighten me. What is this? It comes in like legends. There will be some little things, a Goku, Jirobe, Trunks. I've seen this one many times. Look at it, son of a bitch, and you know I can't see it, man. You know I can't see it, right? Why wasn't it this Goku Phase 4? It's just not here. I'm gonna have to ask at the counter to see if I can find it. I can't find it, but I'm really surprised. Guys, with the amount of figures there are, not with the best prices I've seen, but the variety is insane. Insane, the variety of figures there is. Just look at this, man. 7,600 yen and you get Vegeta chasing Goku. There's a detail marked here on the tag, but I don't know what it is, but the figure is here. Man, I'm dying. I asked the guy, he went to check on his computer. Am I sweating from the heat? No. They didn't have it. My last hope is a place called Miami, which is where? In Akihabara. If they don't have it there, it's really bad luck, but with myself... But I'll be happy anyway, so my adventure ends in Akihabara, and I hope it's quick, because it's almost 7, and it's going to be 8 soon, and I only have about an hour left. So we're looking, and it's in Miami because I did some research. Here we have Miami and Akihabara. And it closes at 9 post-meridium, so I'll get there an hour early. Guys, pray for me, pray for me, pray for me. It's the only piece missing from the Buddha set I bought. After that, I can have dinner in peace, without anyone bothering me. Well, this is the last chance today before I leave Japan tomorrow. I still need to finish this day after all the walking. I have to finish with that figure in my hand. I can't give up. I can't walk away. I have to give it my all, guys. The moment of truth has arrived. I'm in front of Miami, right in the heart of Akihabara, and I'm going to go in directly to look for it. No detours. Here we are at Miami. Of course I get it. When I came last time, we didn't go to the upper floor. We only stayed here, and now there's an upper floor. And now I really like this, huh? My hopes are being restored. At first, I'm not seeing it. There are some Daima things down there. Let's see, guys. I have faith. I'm not losing hope. Hope is the last thing to die. Over here. The usual plan is to ask, but at first I don't see it. Should it be near the rubber that thankful this stops me? 0. No. If it's not here, there's none? Oh, not here? Ah, in other stores? Thank you. Guys, it's incredible how hard it is to find this figure. I'm not going to give up. I won't stop until I find it. If I have to go through Javara up and down 32 times, I'll do it. This is my last chance, guys. The theory is confirmed. The farther you go from Tokyo, the more weird things you find. The variety of things in this book off, which is called Book Off Super Bazaar. If you want, I'll leave the address here on the screen. The number of Dragon Ball figures I saw here, hey, Guaita, the number of all kinds of figures we saw here, I've never seen it anywhere else. This amount of figures, nowhere else. Seriously, it's unbelievable. Do you know how much? No, wait, man. I paid 3,000 for them. They're worth 1,200, but I paid 3,000, 1,200 here. Seriously, I want to die. Stay away from Tokyo. Leave Akihabara as a last resort. Go as far as you can, to a book off, a hard off, a hobby off, wherever you can. I'll say it again, I'm leaving this address here on the screen so you can come because that's something nobody does when they make tour vlogs. I'm giving you the address of this book off. It's about 50 minutes from Tokyo, just one train ride and you're there, and there are tons of figures at great prices. Guys, I want you to understand the prices, look man, they're robbing me blind. The prices make no sense. 700 yen, that's $5, 1,000 yen, $8, $8, $8, $10, $8. These are the newest Ichiban Kuji figures, so they're pricier. About $1.25, just over $30 and $1.10, except for rare ones that are harder to find. The rest are standard. The price is 700 yen, the Yanenba 16, the Bardock actually, maybe that's where you have to buy. That Q Posket of Anya, 300 yen, $2, Oshinoko, 500 yen, $3, Rengoku for $10, Sailor Moon, $3, Christmas, Miku Q Posket, $3, Mario, $8. Elf, what is he buying? Parupa, but not the one that's available, a different one that's good but cheap here. And if you're thinking about throwing away the boxes, look for products in bags. Rengoku in a little bag, $2. Nezuko in a little bag, $2. This one, I don't remember her name, but $2. Cute Nezuko Kawaii pocket version, I think, $2, $2. This Rengoku, $4. They have little one-piece things, $3, $9, $8, $9, something special, a little more expensive. This is about $60. But I repeat, guys, the prices don't make sense and neither does the variety. If you can't find it here, it doesn't exist. This super busty one-piece figure is only $3 and there are so many. And now, on our last day of crazy shopping in Akihabara and its surroundings, and after having gotten my much appreciated Goku Super Saiyan 4 figure from Daima. By the way guys, chase your dreams, keep searching and more. If you're in Japan, you'll find absolutely everything. I want to take this chance to give you one last stop you have to make if you come to Japan, especially if you're coming to shop. Figures, which is the old and well-known, much loved by everyone, Radio Kaikan. It's about 6 floors, maybe of cards, figures. I don't quite remember if there are just consoles, but there really is absolutely everything. I'll show you a little bit. We're on the first floor and all the shops are side by side with their display windows showing their figures and cards. Not just Pokemon, but also Dragon Ball and One Piece. You have to be very careful, because in places like this, there are a lot of signs saying you can't film or take photos. So pay attention. If you're going to take pictures, record, or make a video call with a friend, always look at the signs or ask, "Hi, can I record?" so you don't get any surprises. Sometimes you can't record. That's it. Bye. Hello? He says this place is expensive.
It's expensive for me. Plus, I found the same thing cheaper at closed places.
I'll say it again, we're in Akihabara. Akihabara is more expensive, it's closer, there's a bigger variety of things, there are more stores. If you're kind of desperate looking for something and you're afraid you won't find it somewhere else, well, buy it here. But if you have time and you can walk around, I already told you what you have to do. The themes are kind of mixed. You have Mago, Oscura, stuff from Naruto, Dragon Ball, all the Evas from Evangelion, or at least a lot of Evas.
What about those you see there?
Oh, you bought the bag?
A bag that cost me $330 and had more? It had a lot. Look at that one in the back.
Look where it is, it's true, it had all these and more, and for part 300,
Yes, and here each one.
it's worth 1,000, 1,000, here you have 4,000, and I go out and pay all 300, it's not much of a difference. It's a god, look.
It's boxes.
Yeah, look, I didn't like it, it's true.
I bought it because it was cheap.
Guys, sorry, okay? Excuse me, but what is this? What is this? What is this crazy collection? No, that bus 69, the Raleigh 19, this bus 29 isn't super expensive. This is super expensive. All of this is really expensive. What? 32 bucks this buddy here. Look, the size it has, it's worth like $300. Here's the Luffy section. Almost all are Luffy except one. There's not Luffy, white Luffy, skinny Luffy, Luffy with a hat, and red Luffy. I'm not sure I want the Tanjiro. Oh my god, there are so many Dragon Ball figures. A lot of shelves are dedicated just to Dragon Ball. This is a bigger section, but still cheaper than the little ones. There are a lot of marks and asterisks in collecting that I honestly don't know about, but I understand it must be something more collectible or harder to get. Maybe they're no longer made or are just really old, but it's still a must-visit place. Radio Kaikan, go for it, the prices are high, just so you know, but they have a wide variety of products, which is something that happens a lot here at Radio Kaikan. In these stores on the first floor, I think it's related to the high prices we saw for some figures. It's the resale of rare gachapon. There are a lot of gachapon. These are the classic ones that give capsules that might be discontinued. They're no longer made, they just took them out of circulation because they update this all the time. There's a big gachapon collecting scene, since they're considered collectibles even at 300 yen. Akihabara, like many places here, is a great spot to find hard-to-get gachapon you might be searching for. But you do need to know that the price is high and you're going to have to pay that price. Another key stop in Akihabara, which I missed last year because I didn't know about it. This recommendation, Ikal from Sabri, is Super Potato. It's a place exclusively for retro consoles and games. It's not really about figures, although you might find some older ones, but well, we're trying to cover a bit of all the audience's needs. This is going to be a vlog for all tastes. If they let us record, we'll record. If we can't, I'll tell you what's there. Special mention to the store trader. I think the number of figures we found here at ridiculous prices right in the middle of Akihabara doesn't make sense. If you're in Akihabara and want to move around a lot, check out Trader. Trust me, you won't regret it. In fact, how about this? I bought this figure for 17 and here it's 14 guys. Even though it has some wear, since it's used, it seems, I'm telling you, the prices make no sense. We found it on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th floors, but it's not visible, so we missed it earlier. Floors 3, 4, and 5, all retro stuff. Let's check it out, and we're here, guys. This is super retro, not just retro. What's next is super retro. We have a Sega Saturn section. I haven't even seen Sega Saturn games before, and there's a great variety of Sega Saturn games. I like the imitation retro TVs. And look at this. Do you know who they bought on Game Boy? This girl right here. She's looking for Game Boy games like crazy. Now that she has a console, she's a Game Boy fan. Pokemon Green is 6,100, Pokemon Blue is 5,000, Yellow is 4,000, that's over $40 more or less. Each of the classic Game Boy Pokemon games, Pac-Man for about $20, and this is the creme de la creme Game Boy Pokemon Gold Color for about the same. Ugh, this is sealed. None of this. Nah, I don't think so. None of this. I think this is sealed. It wouldn't make sense. No, something sealed like this has to be super expensive. Although it says new capaz, which means it's new for them, that they just got it in, I don't think it's sealed. No, this can't be sealed. Not a chance. This whole section is for Game Boy. Guys, where are the consoles? I want to go to the consoles. There they are. Where? Oh, damn. I bought 11, Sabri bought 11. Look at Hello Kitty, Sabri bought it. 11 at a book off, that was a bit far, but 11 guys, what did I just read? 11 versus 20, double 22. And on top of that, there's a note that I don't even know if they gave you there about the price, and I don't even know if it's working. We found some Game Boy Advance gems, also leaf green, emerald, fire red, with their original boxes for about $200, also 200, and sold out. This one is more expensive. This one is almost $300. This one is crazy expensive. What a problem, man. You know what? I don't remember which Crash games I bought, just that I got a couple, but I'm not sure if it was 1 and 2 or 2 and 3. That's what I get for not taking pictures. I still need to find Resident Evil 1, the only one I didn't buy. I'll just ask the guys if they have it. That's easier than searching for it myself. I found it. Here it is. No, guys, they have them all. See, I told you, they have them all. I'm taking this one. Wait. I'm taking this one. I'm taking Biohazard 1 because I already found 2 and 3 in my store. This one is expensive too, huh? In another store, this goes for $4,000. I paid about $1,200 for it. Damn, it's expensive, but you can find some knockoff stuff. Well, impressions of Super Potato. They have lots of PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, Sega, and Game Boy games in stock. It's pricey. As we've said, if you go a bit further, you'll find better prices. I'm not sure you'll find the game you want, but they have a large stock. If you need something specific, it's a good choice, though you'll need to go to the top floor. The 5th floor was just a small bar, so not really worth it. The main attractions are on the 3rd and 4th floors. I wouldn't come here for consoles since they were expensive. Sabri bought his Game Boy for about 11,000 yen, which is around $80, and here they were 22, 23, even 25, almost double. And Sabri's works perfectly. I give the potato an 8. After walking through a couple of stores and going back into the death staircase I showed you a couple of days ago, Sabri found what he was looking for, he got it, and I'm very proud to show it. His first Pokemon Red for his new Game Boy, he paid 4,300 yen for it. It comes with a little manual. Here's your Pokemon. She's officially entered the world of retro handheld consoles with a Pokemon game. How do you feel? Very happy? Will you play? I don't know how, but I'll learn and play. Is it because they're fixing that on top of it? That's probably not the cheapest price. If we had gone further, we likely would have found better prices. When buying retro console games, I'm not saying you need to carry a console everywhere, but it was important that Sabri brought hers when she came to buy. So every game we found, she tested on the spot. Hi, can we check? Okay, it was checked, and out of 6 tested, 4 didn't work. They're very old games with possibly dirty chips. But anyway, it's always a good idea to be cautious and not take something that in the end doesn't work, especially if you're going to buy it to use it. Ladies and gentlemen, with this last purchase, we say goodbye to Akihabara. It was our last purchase of the trip. Besides my Resident Evil, I got a Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories for PlayStation 1, which I think really complements my Yu-Gi purchases. I paid $1,210 for this 90s game, and I think it's worth it. It's been a pleasure sharing this vlog and my wild Akihabara shopping tour with you all. Go check out the rest of the videos that are already uploaded to the channel. Right now, I don't know in what order they were released, but there will probably be more after this one if there's any left pending. Subscribe if you haven't already, and turn on the notification bell so you know every time we upload a new video. Follow me on social media. Check out my Twitter, because when you don't find me here, you'll find me, of course, on my social networks. Follow us on Kick, guys, because we're going to stream. We're already back home, so follow me on Kick since we're streaming. We'll probably see each other in a future video. Guys, remember to behave, do your homework, eat your veggies, and I'll see you in another crazy Japan vlog. Bye!